video today. I'm here to talk to you guys about Young and Reckless season 3. One of my favorite shows on Now That's TV by far. Young and Reckless and Deja Vu, and that's really it. Like, nothing against the other shows, but y'all know how I feel about certain Now That's TV shows. It's nothing but fighting all from start to finish. So there's nothing really to recap. But I love Young and Reckless. I love season 1, season 2. Now I'm doing season 3. Season 2, I think I was doing TikTok reviews on there. Maybe I'm wrong. And then I just stopped because the season was so short. Because all that happened. But now there's season 3. They're in Cancun. And I really like it. So this first episode, y'all, I don't know if the recap is going to be really long because it was like a lot of just introductions and everything like that, and I don't like breaking that down. We had 3 fights this first episode, so I'm gonna break down of all the girls we've met so far, and then I'm gonna just break down like the big shit that happened in the episode. But before I get into all that, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Please thumbs up my video. Please give this this video some love because it is Now That's TV. I know it's in my Now That's TV recaps don't really get that much love, but Young and Reckless is a really amazing show. You can tell that the budget is there. Like, it's certain shows on Now That's TV, from my Now That's TV watchers, you can tell that they really put the budget into this show, and other shows just get the scraps. This is one of the shows that got the budget. The confessionals are amazing. The sound is amazing. They're doing their shit over there on Now That's TV, so I give them their props for that. But yeah, enough of me ranting and going on. Let's go ahead and get into this recap, y'all. All right, y'all. So the episode, it actually opens up with the opening fight of them on the Sprinter van in Cancun. And it's basically Zanaya, Kayla, and Hennessy. So Kayla and Hennessy, they jump Zanaya. And I know some people are upset about that. They said, oh, Zanaya's small and all this kind of stuff. I don't give a fuck. I don't like Zanaya. And Zanaya, y'all wasn't saying much shit when Zanaya and her duo and the rest of them was jumping Henny and Hayes all on Mean Girls. Like, y'all literally had nothing to say. Like, Zanaya was literally jumping Henny anytime she could on Mean Girls. So I don't want to hear none of that shit about her, about Zanaya being too small and they shouldn't have been jumping her and all this other kind of shit. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Zanaya, you fucking deserve it because all that jumping shit you were doing on Mean Girls, and just karma came back around up on your ass. So I don't give a fuck about Zanaya getting jumped, okay? But yeah, that was crazy. I'm so ready for the episode. And I wonder if I'm gonna like Kayla. I don't know how I really feel about Kayla. I'm kind of up and up with her, but maybe this show make me come around to her. Hopefully we can see more of her than just fighting. I'm really ready to see that. But yeah, so anyway, so they jump over. This is like, they're calling like the prologue, where they're trying to figure out who they want to send to Cancun, because they're not in Cancun yet. They're in Atlanta right now. So we go to the house, and they're actually in the house that they filmed for the season 3 reunion. No, not season 3, season 2 reunion. You know, where Mel and Legacy were the stars of the reunion, right? Y'all remember that? Yeah, so the first set of girls we get introduced to is this girl named Chastity, who I really think I'm gonna like her. She is very drunk in her confessional. She is very drunk, but I like her. She's really cool so far. What I'm seeing so far, I'm liking her energy. She seems like a very fun girl. She was like smiling and everything. I think she's just happy to be there. She was chewing the everlasting shit out of that gum she was chewing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like Chastity. Next one we get introduced to is Minnie. We're gonna get into her. And Nug. Don't like her. And the last girl, the last girl was Yasmin. Yasmin really didn't do much. So that was the first 4 we meet. So they coming in, they're talking and everything. Chastity, have y'all noticed that Chastity and Nug look like twins? Like, was that just me? Like, when I first saw her, I thought that was Nug. And then couldn't find out that wasn't her. But Chastity said she had like a little crush on Nug. It's like, girl, you have a crush on yourself? Because they look just alike. Just saying. And then, so they basically talking and everything like that. And, while it was like a lot of back and forth, but I'm not gonna break down all the conversations, just the little bit that stuck out. So Chastity has said that she has an issue with this girl who's coming on the cast. Her name is Nene. She said apparently Nene had jumped her or something like that. So she, with a knife, I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, I'm not trying to get demonetized. She took a knife and to her, but it actually like sliced her. She just like kind of cut her up a little bit. And I was like, and then she's not the only person that has a problem with Nene. I think someone else said they have a problem with this girl named Nene too. So whoever Nene is, she need to come on here because, honey, I need to see how she looked like because I'm not familiar with her. And then also they also talking about some group chat shit. It's like, I'm tired of I'm so sick when Now That's TV do this shit. this stuff in these group chats. They always put these bitches in group chats, and then this is where a lot of the drama starts. Then when they get on the show, we're lost and not understanding why they're fighting, because all this shit happened before they came on to film. So that's just crazy. Like, I hate when they do that shit. They really need to stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Okay. So yeah. So, and then did anybody else say they had a problem with somebody? Oh yeah. Well, Nug basically says she has an issue. Her ops are on their way. She has to run it with Legacy and Mel. Like, of course you want to run it with Legacy, because you know you can beat her up. Because anyway, I love Legacy. But Legacy, she really can't fight like that. She'll stand up for herself, but she really can't. She ain't putting belt to ass, really. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But when we get introduced to the next set of girls, it's Amber. It's Snow Blue, who is from another Now That's TV show called Bad Bitches Only, which I have not watched an episode of that show, y'all. I wanted to watch it, and I never came around to it. And the longer I waited, the more episodes I missed. Now they in a whole part 2, about to do a part 3, and I just don't feel like going back and binge watching. I'm sorry. So, but this is my first time meeting Snow Blue, so this is my first impression of her. So far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from her. And then the next girl that came into the house, who was the next girl that came into the house? Was it? Oh, it was Kennedy. Kennedy came into the house too. So they come into the house, they giving each other, everybody hugs and everything. We get Amber. She goes up to give Minnie a hug, and Minnie's like, not too much, like kind of saying like, no bitch, like don't hug me and everything, right? And I'm confused. I'm like, okay, is this some group chat shit? Like, what's going on? So they sit down and they actually address it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Come to find out, this happened at the Young and Reckless season 3 auditions, which I did not watch. I don't watch the auditions for Now That's TV no more, because it's pointless and it's trash. But yeah, so at the auditions, Amber got into it with apparently Crystal, who was on season 1. Amber got into it with Crystal, and then Amber ended up bleeding, and then she was bleeding near Minnie. So Minnie got a problem with her because she said, bitch, you were bleeding too close to me, and I don't like that. Okay, like that's the reason why you don't like her. You don't even know her. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, you, like, when she said don't hug me, I'm thinking that Amber was talking some shit about her. Come to find out, you mad because this bitch bled near you. Don't get it, don't understand it. But yeah, they go back and forth, right? And then all of a sudden Amber has said, you know, we can run if we want to. They get up, they get to going. I want to say it was a tie. I know people want to say Amber got that first round. I went back and rewounded it. They both were like hitting each other, but then security jumped in so fast that we really didn't see much. So I would say the first fight was a little bit of a tie, but if you want to push it towards Amber, then I'm not going to argue with you on that, but I just say it was more tie. It wasn't really impressionable, but Amber felt like she did her biggest one. Like, she was talking a whole lot of shit after that first round. So they get separated, like, you know, trying to put themselves together. They're going for a second round, and baby, that second round, Minnie beat your ass, Amber. Ooh, it was bad. It was bad. And then Amber actually said, she said she felt like she did her thing in the first round, so she went into the second round very cocky, which you can never do shit like that. You cannot be cocky during a fight. You never underestimate your opponent. You never do that. Because now, because you went and did that, now you got a black eye on the first fucking day. Crazy. But yeah, after they get split up, Amber goes outside. Snow Blue is like following behind her, checking up on her. Amber is refusing to let the cameras get that eye, bitch. She is refusing to let them cameras get that eye. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna see it later on in the season, but I need to see it because it must have been terrible. But shout out to Snow Blue for actually going in there and checking up on her and doing all that kind of. I really feel like I'm gonna like Snow Blue. I really feel like I am. Hopefully she doesn't do nothing that pisses me off. Hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she doesn't. But yeah, we move on to the next scene. Okay, so moving on, we get introduced to shit, I cannot talk, y'all. We get introduced to the next set of girls that came in. So the next set was Lauren, Key Baby, I think that was her name. That she barely said a word, and Psy, aka Jimmy Neutron. Don't like Psy. Psy is corny as fuck. She's boring as fuck. I don't know who she's fucking over there on Now That's TV. Allegedly, I'm not saying she is. I don't know who she over there fucking, but they love her so fucking much that they love putting her in our face. Like, they just love shoving this bitch in our faces. Like, just like how they do over on Zeus. Like, they like shoving Scotty all in our face. Like, why do y'all keep shoving her in our face? Like, I'm sick of her. But she was boring as fuck on season 1. Literally didn't do shit and had to find a reason not to like Legacy because everybody was against Legacy. She really like pulled that beef between her and Legacy out of thin air. So the reason why you and Legacy are beefing is because you want an issue with her. So I can't take that. She corny as fuck. Don't like it. But yeah, they come in. So they come in throughout all the madness and everything like that. And throughout all this, Minnie just keeps like picking at Amber. It's like, girl, like, You already whooped her ass. Like, I hate when people do that shit. I hate when you've already whooped somebody's ass and then you just keep picking on them. If I beat somebody's ass like how many did Amber in that second round, I would literally just leave it alone and be like, okay, I already got you. There's no point. Because then after that, it comes off to you doing the most and you coming off as a bully. And Minnie, you were really doing the fucking most, which is why you got your karma at the end of this episode. And I can't wait to get to that. But let's keep the show on. So yeah, so they just keep like, so all of a sudden, you know, they're taking shots and getting to know everybody. They're sitting at a table. I think they're eating. First of all, that chicken, whoever made that chicken, ooh, that chicken look good. I want me some chicken. I ain't got no chicken at home. I wanted to reach through that screen and grab that fucking chicken. Y'all hear me? But yeah, so they're sitting down at the table eating and just, you know, taking shots and everything, right? So they're still talking. Amber and Minnie, well, it's really Minnie. She just keeps like, you know, talking to Amber, talking about something. You know, do you want to, they kept talking something, you guys want to hug, you guys want to kiss, they talking about something. When your eye was hurting after she fought you, she really was concerned and all this other kind of shit. Like, okay, like, so I don't care. Like, bitch, I'm not concerned. I'm not gonna be concerned about no bitch that I just fought. Okay, if I fought you for a reason, but Minnie didn't have no reason to fight her, so maybe that's probably why she was feeling a little guilty. But yeah, so they do all that. Like, all of a sudden Minnie gets up out of her chair and wants to go and give Amber a hug or a kiss or whatever, and Amber says, bitch, don't come near me. Like, yeah, like, bitch, don't come near me. Like, bitch, I don't know you like that. Like, get away from me. So then they just sitting there talking about like if they're gonna fight again, and then Amber is talking about how her eyes fucked up and everything like that. Mind you, Amber got glasses on, so we still can't see that eye. So Amber says, you know, I think if we fight just one more time, then I should be good. But I don't want to fight right now because of my eye. So and then Minnie says, you don't want to fight right now? And Amber's like, no, let me fight tomorrow because my eye. First of all, I hate when y'all do that. I hate when y'all be planning fights. Like, I'm never going to tell somebody, oh, I'm not gonna get you right now, let me get you later. I'm not gonna tell no bitch that I'm gonna see you later, because that's giving you ample time to try to sneak me or do whatever you want to me. Like, don't be planning out fights saying, yeah, let me get you tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Does that work for you? Like, nah, bitch, that don't work for me. Bitch, if you want to get out your issue, like, you really should get your issue out right now, Amber, because she fucked your eye up. Not telling something, I want my eye to heal you. Bitch, your eye ain't gonna heal within a day, bitch. You need like a week before that eye heals, and I don't know how long they film. But yeah, bitch, hell no, fuck all that. So yeah, so they sit down and they're still talking back and forth, because now at first I thought they were playing, Amber and Minnie, but then after Amber told Minnie that, you know, we can just fight tomorrow, I don't want to fight right now, Nug and I think it was Yasmin or Nug and Kennedy, I couldn't remember, was like telling Minnie, talking about something like, how you gonna let her tell you that she gonna fight you tomorrow? Like, she just asked you for a fade tomorrow. Like, you really should have get it in right now. Like, why you doing all that? Like, why you doing all that? And then Minnie, all of a sudden, like, they put a battery in Minnie's back, and all of a sudden she sprung up, and now she's taking it seriously. Now she's like, dead ass is like going at Amber, like trying to get up and try to fight her again. Like, bitch, doing the fucking most. Like, Minnie, sit down. Like, sit down, bitch. Like, oh my God. And this is only episode 1, y'all. This is only episode 1 of Minnie. Like, oh my God. But yeah, throughout the whole thing where them yelling and screaming at each other, all of a sudden we hear this voice, and it's Ferrari. Ferrari just pops up out of nowhere coming downstairs. She said, yo, like, what's going on, y'all? Like, y'all doing too much screaming. Like, y'all not being reckless at all. Like, what is this? Like, what is that? And then you know how Ferrari does, you know. So, but I ain't gonna lie, Ferrari, she look good. Did Ferrari get some extra work done? Because Ferrari's body looks really, really different. I can't put my finger on. She got something done. She got something done, and I can't think of it. But I can't put my finger on, but she got something done to herself. I'm just saying. But you look good, Ferrari. You look good. So yeah, all of a sudden they come, they take shots. Ferrari messy ass, like, she has her position. Talking about some, who you guys think shouldn't be here? Like, who ain't reckless enough? Who steps up and says something? Minnie. So Minnie says that she thinks Sasha leave, which I agree. And Lauren should leave. And I'm like, you don't even know Lauren. Like, I don't know if she's saying Sasha leave because of how she's seen Sa on the previous season, but Lauren, we don't know her. So why are you picking on Lauren? You shouldn't have done that. And then Sa steps up saying, you know what? I just got here and you don't know me like that. Trust me, and I'm going to get to know you. Then you can see that I'm not boring. But then in confessionals was popping it. Like, Sa, you see what I'm saying? Like, you talking so much shit in confessionals, but you don't have that energy in real life. I don't like people like that. I don't like that. But so anyway, so Ferrari says, you know what? Y'all bitches messing up my house. So how about y'all go find y'all rooms? Go find y'all rooms. So they go find their rooms. So I can't remember exactly who was in what room because they flashed it so quickly. I just remember that Nug was in the room with Snow Blue and Yasmin, I think. So Minnie sees that. Minnie sees that she's in a room with bunk beds, and she doesn't want to do that. So she takes her name and switches it with Snow Blue. And then she thought, what I thought was Snow Blue was going to be upset about that, but Snow Blue is actually happy. She says, bitch, I ain't sharing no bed with y'all. Even though it is a bunk bed, she still has her own mattress. She still has her own space, which she didn't mind, you know? So then, yeah, so the names got switched. So Ferrari is noticing, she said, wait a minute. Because I think it was a room where it had like 5 or 6 names on there. And she was like, wait a minute, who's moving names? Like, what's going on? Who's moving names? So, excuse me, she goes and asks Minnie, she said, Minnie, did you switch names? Like, why'd you switch names? Minnie talking about something, oh, because I don't want to sleep in no bunk beds. And these are my bitches. I want to sleep with my bitches. And then Ferrari's like, well, how are these your bitches? How do you know they're your bitches? Like, again, how are they your bitches? You just met these bitches an hour ago. I hate when females do that. Like, I'm not I'm not that type of female that when I instantly meet a girl, I'll be like, oh yeah, she's my girl, she's my bitch. No, I gotta get to know you first, because I don't know if you gonna turn on me. When she said, you know, and then Minnie said something like, you know, you can be my friend today and my op tomorrow. Exactly. So why are you calling them your bitches? See? So then Ferrari messy ass, because Minnie had said something, I can't remember exactly what she said, but Ferrari messy ass brings Minnie in the room with the rest of the girls, the ones that with Snow Blue, who she switched names with. And they start talking about this, and Minnie said, yeah, I said I didn't want to sleep in no bunk bed. I'm not sleeping in a room with you bitches. I ain't sleeping in a room with you bitches. And then in the corner, we hear Lauren. She's like, well, then leave. Well, then leave. Well, then leave. And then Minnie hears that, and she said, excuse me. She said, you don't want to be in the room with us? Then you just need to leave. Minnie, mistake, because she started getting loud, and she started like walking up on Lauren. And Lauren, I don't know, when people are too calm, when they yelling at you, those are the most dangerous ones, and Lauren was one of them. So Lauren just so Minnie just keeps like talking about how she don't want to stay in the room. It's like, if you switch to the rooms and you already said you're gonna sleep in a room with Nug and Yasmin, then bitch, then you should just say that. Like, I'm pretty sure these girls don't mind that you're not in the room with them, because they probably think you annoying as fuck like I do. So then all of a sudden Lauren just keeps saying, bitch, leave, 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 leave. And then all of a sudden Lauren throws a punch, and the sound effect did not make it no better. When I first saw that, I jumped. I was like, whoo! Like, when Lauren hit Minnie, and the sound effect now that TV did, that punch sounded brutal. It seemed like Minnie flew back after that punch, y'all. It was crazy. But security immediately broke them up. And then Lauren is still very calm. She goes downstairs to go get her, I think she got her like a hair bonnet or something. And Minnie is upstairs crashing out. And she over telling some, no, I need her, and then walks downstairs and meets Minnie in the middle, and her and Minnie got to go in the second round. It looked like did I say Minnie and Lauren? So, yeah, Minnie and Lauren start going at it. They start going the second round, and when I tell you Lauren beat Minnie's ass again, it was terrible. And I think they go yet another round next week, and it looked like Lauren got her ass again. Thank you, Lauren. Minnie, sit the fuck down. Like, oh my God, you annoying. Like, girl, shut up. Shut up. But whew, y'all, that was the episode 1 of Younger Reckless. Really, really good episode. Really solid episode. Like I said, Younger Reckless is one of the best shows on Now TV they produce, because they actually put the money behind it. You know, take notes. I don't know why they don't do that with all their shows, but this show, they definitely put the money behind it. And yeah, so really, really good. Now TV, keep doing y'all shit. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna always post my Young and Reckless recaps on Tuesday, because I think I just want to start doing my baddies recap, because I do like little side jobs on Sunday night, and I don't get in till really late, so that's why I don't get my reviews out on Sunday. So I think I just record them Sunday, post them Monday, and then what I'm gonna do is record my videos on Monday for Young and Reckless, and then post them Tuesday. But I will be here every week, you guys. Before I get up out of here, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, thumbs up the video. It does push the videos out there. And that's all I got for you guys for this video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.